in flames. Wild animals prepare to enter a rigorous game of survival. Who will hold out until the next rainy season? Find the answer in predators in conflict. The fiercest battle of the savannah. The fiercest battle of the savannah.
ভাই, 1 মিনিট থামেন। 9টা 5টার চাকরিতে ফেসে গেছেন, ক্যারিয়ারে চান নাটকীয় পরিবর্তন, কিন্তু ভাবছেন কিভাবে শুরু করবেন। আমার 20 বছরের ক্লোথিং অভিজ্ঞতায় লেখা এই বই থেকে জানুন কিভাবে।
The savannah stretches across the contrasting border between rainforest and desert. The canopies of resilient ba'ah and acacia trees punctuate the carpet of grasses that fades into the horizon. In the midst of the vast plain, the lion has established a domain of great authority. Or, at times, drought and scarcity stifle dignity. The sovereign becomes an avowed usurper. The python may be a master of restraint with its 1,000 kilo grip, but before the pack, the python understands that survival trumps honor, man. But the lion is not one easily satisfied. Its focus is fixed on the plains zebra. Beneath the heated ground, this opponent possesses survival resources brimming with instinct. The lioness assumes primary responsibility for foraging. In her kingdom, millions of years of evolution have transformed them into the only big cat that maintains the habit of living in groups. Solitary hunting achieves only 15% to 20% efficiency, but group coordination doubles the success rate. Isekai. Hunters need extreme observation to distinguish prey through the illusion of striped fur. Heat alters the image, amplifying the effect of sophisticated movement confusion on the prey's body. The lion's vision is sensitive to displacement, but it faces challenges in separating isolated details. Most suitable target is individuals that stray from the group, remaining solitary in the dry grass. The lion's muscular structure is a work of art dedicated to explosive bursts of speed, tam. With 60% fast twitch fibers, they function instantly without needing oxygen in fecal exercise. This mass propels the 130 kilogram body from 0 to 60 kilometers divided h in a few seconds. Against this force, The plain zebra maintains 65 km pH with persistence due to its superior breathing. The lion needs to complete the hunt within the first 30 seconds before its small heart, representing 0.5% of its weight, loses its breath. If the situation drags on, the high heat and muscle fatigue will cause the body to become immobile. This makes the hunters more hurried. They prepare to make the decisive move when the target is only meters away in the plains. Abra is simply waiting for that moment. The kick of an adult plain zebra generates a pressure of up to 13,345 hmf. A precise impact has enough force to immediately compromise the lion's jaw, ribs, or internal organs. It does. The first search for food ends quickly in the silence of the savannah Sabbath. This unexpected result is a valuable lesson for the queens when assessing their opponent. The setback against the plain zebra leaves an important lesson about choosing a target amidst the challenges of survival. Need for nutrition and the responsibility of feeding the cubs force the lion to make the most audacious decision. They focus on the giraffe, a large target that offers a reward proportional to the risks. In the middle of the savannah, this living being stands out like a mobile tower, up to 5 meters high, and weighing over 1 ton upward. A meal of this magnitude is enough to sustain the energy of the entire group for 3 to 4 continuous days. The hunt for the giraffe is a challenge of enormous proportions, as the hunter weighs only 1/8 of its opponent. Using only physical strength to contain this giant, as one does with an antelope, is a task without any possibility of success. Any contact with the shoulders or an attack on the giraffe's sturdy legs becomes ineffective. The pride of lions needs to change its strategy, transforming gravity into its most reliable ally in this encounter.
নতুন পেপসোডেন্ট সেনসিটিভ এক্সপার্ট যা দেয় শীর্ষের অনুভূতি থেকে মুক্তি মাত্র 30 সেকেন্ডে। নতুন পেপসোডেন্ট সেনসিটিভ এক্সপার্ট। দুর্দান্ত রেজাল্ট।
Learning from the previous result against the zebra, this time the lion organizes its formation with greater caution, avoiding the impact range of the giraffe's 2- meter legs is key to safety. The most sensitive point of this imposing giant is its very high center of gravity. Hesitation in movement costs the giraffe its continued existence. The important source of nutrition for survival is available after a challenge of enormous proportions. Outdoors, only the largest and most experienced prides of lions dare to face this high risk. Are you more impressed by the defensive capabilities of the plain zebra or the giraffe? Leave your comment below. Learning from the previous result against the zebra, this time the lion organizes its formation with greater caution, avoiding the impact range of the giraffe's 2- meter legs is key to safety. The most sensitive point of this imposing giant is its very high center of gravity. Hesitation in movement costs the giraffe its continued existence. The important source of nutrition for survival is available after a challenge of enormous proportions outdoors. Only the largest and most experienced prides of lions dare to face this high risk. Are you more impressed by the defensive capabilities of the plain zebra or the giraffe? Leave your comment below. The lion's meal is incomplete. The aroma of the end of the cycle becomes an irresistible invitation for its old rival, the spotted hyena. Hyena. In the savannah, there is no food without cost, and no victory lasts forever. The spotted hyena possesses an admirable foraging efficiency of up to 70%, completely surpassing the lion's more modest 30%. When a large source of nutrition is available, these opportunistic creatures do not hesitate to seize it directly. Tapo kako. The spotted hyena's impactful resource lies in its very powerful jaw structure. An adult individual possesses a proximate force of up to 4,893 and a power that doubles that of the lion. The arched skull formation, along with the broad facial muscles, allows them to easily process the bony structures of buffalo or hippos. The digestive system, with strong internal components, aids in the absorption of nutrients from the hard parts and horns left behind by the lion. With meticulous planning, they initiate a coordinated group approach, thus achieving a 3-to-1 advantage against their opponent. Intense, loud vocalizations echo, becoming an efficient communication system among their peers, or myrmidons. The group of lionesses with reduced energy after the giraffe hunt gradually loses ground to the persistent collective presence. Their prominent position in the savannah becomes highly unstable until the true leaders emerge. The arrival of vigorous males is the final push for the lion's dominance, which faces a moment of great uncertainty, the difference in size between the sexes is the key factor that helps the lion change the course of this decisive encounter. Weighing 200 to 220 kilograms, the male lion is 3 times larger than the largest female spotted hyena, Yoachiu. Faced with superior strength, the persistent group disperses and retreats rapidly. They may have an advantage over the lionesses, but they must yield to the male's absolute authority. Deep within the vegetation, away from the intense confrontations, the next generation of lions silently develops their skills. Lion cubs are born altricial, demonstrating fragility, without developed vision, and dependent on their mother's protection. Their mother's protection, however, natural instinct already flows intensely through the vital channels of these young beings. In the savannah, fragility is rare, as up to 50% of individuals face